enjoy the following dreams being powered by Xbox.
Okay. Let's see what the hell. World premiere. Alright. Of course. AMD sponsored cars. Wow. So this is next gen. Dirt 5. Oh my, Dirt 5. On Xbox Game Pass. Fucking Alien? Gears. What am I looking at? Or is it Alien? What the hell? This might be like Elden Ring or something. Oh yeah, this is probably like Elden Ring or something crazy. What the fuck? Scorn? So these are third-party titles, so we're gonna be seeing these on the PS5. I'm thinking, and the PC.
Together, we built order
Deep
out
Silver.
of chaos. Each trial, each
Smart
tribulation
delivery.
we have overcome. Now we live in an age of unprecedented peace.
Yeah.
We have prevailed thanks to her. Let her ascension serve as proof of our righteousness. It is in her honor that we strive.
What is up with all this aesthetic from, copied from Mass Effect? That last game kind of had Mass Effect architecture.
This ends with us.
So Scorn and then Chores. Okay. Man.
What's up, everybody?
Yay.
Thanks for letting me crash. Say, you have to know where you've been to know where you're about to go.
Madden's been around so long now, it's older than its athletes. Isn't that some shit? I played a little handheld that literally looked like that first one. I don't know if it was a Madden game or not, but it was literally like a little handheld. That was the only thing that was It was made just for that little football game.
Looking forward to it.
So here's the thing right now about all these next gen titles. Nothing looks next gen. Not like it did between like the PS3 to the PS2 to the PS3, the original Xbox One or 360. Jeez. We're still waiting.
I mean, that was awesome. Experiences that are just gonna blow your mind away. And I am thrilled to share with you that every major publisher worldwide is developing for Xbox. And we already have hundreds of games coming to Xbox Series X in 2021.
But no shit.
It has just been tremendous, guys. I have never seen partners as excited about Xbox and Xbox Series X as they are right now. So why don't we take a look and see more of the great
Of
games
course all
that
these
they've been
developers are
working on.
coming there because the publishers want their games on the platform. We happy for you too? Is this Vampire Masquerade maybe? Night Falls? Oh yeah, it is Vampire Masquerade. I bet. Yep, Vampire Masquerade. Huh. I've seen little bits and pieces of that game that's been in development. They've been putting a lot of work into that to make it way better than the original.
Oh, Harry. What have you done? I've traveled so very far to
cartoon
find you.
graphics.
How strange that your trail ends here.
All these are in Xbox Game Pass. I bet you
Very
you're gonna be able to watch them on, or play them on the PC. Woohoo!
When you left,
BioShock with
withering
cartoon
away.
graphics.
but here, on this extraordinary isle, I dare say I've found my strength again. I'm scared of what it means. I feel the call of something deep within. Whispers.
This
of
is such a
things long
puzzly
forgotten.
game. Oh yeah.
Will we be forgotten too? What did you find here, Harry?
You become Fishman? What the fuck? Okay. I'm thinking optimize for X, Series X or whatever. That's not meaning much. That's really not meaning much.
This is, or was,
It's still gonna
the
look the
Ascent
best on a
Group of
PC.
Like you, most people have contracted their entire lives away to get here.
This is definitely not Cyberpunk. What is this?
Indents, slaves in all but name.
The Ascent Group arcology on Veles has shut down. If the latter is true, the corporate ground teams will already be moving in.
This is gonna be a top-down game, isn't it?
This is a crisis supernova. The Ascent Group has collapsed. We have a shot at true independence. I won't let it go to waste.
We wish to test your abilities by giving you a special assignment. Find out what
Contra. Shit, I wonder if this is oh, that old PS1 game. Like remastered or something. Or remade. 4-player co-op. The Ascent? No, I think it's so I don't know what the hell that PS1 game was called. Looks a lot like it. Baby. Uh-oh. Into a dark world. Where the light has fallen. And the streets are filled with pain. Uh-oh. You have the demon hellspawn inside of you. The medium? So she's seeing that her kid is going to be the destruction of the world? She literally has the demon hellspawn inside of her. Okay.
Hope you enjoyed the reveal of The Medium, our next-gen psychological horror game. We're very excited to announce that we're working on the project in cooperation with Akira Yamaoka, the legendary composer best known for the Silent Hill series.
Huh.
We'll have more to reveal soon, so stay tuned.
It'll have a decent soundtrack. So it's like the journey of postpartum depression. And she's a medium that gets visions from her baby. Okay, it's weird. Bandai Namco. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be some Japanese anime shit. Oh yeah. Code Vein 2. Or Code Vein, was Code Vein Bandai? Can't remember now. I didn't play a lot of Code Vein.
I'm Yuito Sumeragi.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My power is psychokinesis. Ready? Go!
Artsy. Damn. Okay, this actually looks kind of cool. This looks like Metal Gear Revengeance or something. Xbox is trying really hard to be the PlayStation right now. It's kind of funny. Usually Microsoft doesn't go for the, you know, for the Japanese style games. Problem is, these are all third-party games, so they're going to be on the PlayStation and the PC. You mix these with the first-party titles. Why would you get an Xbox? Okay, got my attention. Dino Hunters. Kill them all. Oh no, it's gonna be like a horde mode dinosaur hunting game. I mean, that's kind of cool. Okay. The Series X, that's basically what it is. It's just another version of the Xbox One. There's not too much really special going on with it. Nothing that you can't really do on the Xbox One. It'll look a little bit better, like it'll run at a better frame rate and such, but yeah, for the most part, it's the same stuff.
Xbox Series X. This is just the beginning. And personally, I can't wait to get immersed in these amazing games. But until then, I'm just going to have to live out that fantasy via custom backgrounds in Microsoft Teams. How about I try out a few now? Maybe we'll go into the world of Scarlet Nexus, or maybe I could tear up the streets in Dirt 5, or, well, here's
just show us more
view of
gameplay.
Phil Spencer's home office. Oh, wait a second. We've got this inside look at the next Assassin's Creed game. So with that, I'm going to leave you with the gameplay debut of the highly anticipated Assassin's Creed Valhalla for Xbox Series X. Huge thanks to all of our partners for their hard work during these difficult times, and to you at home for joining us. Stay tuned to go behind the scenes with a few of the creators of today's lineup and hear more about their thoughts on the next generation of game development. I'll see you later this summer for even more content.
All right, what everybody's showing up for.
Game Studios and our
the Valhalla gameplay trailer. Let's see which direction they're going with it. Let's see if it's more or just the same exact same stuff. How does the combat system in this work? The Hidden Blade. So far CGI. Come on, show us the gameplay. Okay, we get a crow hawk thing. Ah. Wow, okay, so that's a place we've never been to before. Stonehenge. Okay, this is actual gameplay. It's just not like with the HUD up and everything. Just a very quick teaser, or are we actually going to see just a teaser?
Few titles command the respect and fandom that the Assassin's Creed series has garnered, and today we get to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla with its creative director, Ashraf Ismail, who's joining us from Montreal, Canada. Bienvenue to Inside Xbox.
Hey Jeff, pleasure to be
here.
here.
And this creative director
I'm so
is
glad
kind of
that you're
like
here because I'm a huge fan of the series. After seeing the video that we just saw, I have literally hundreds of questions to ask you. But before we get into Valhalla itself, did I just see new Assassin's Creed gameplay for the first time?
Yeah, absolutely. That was directly from the game in all its Viking Age glory.
Let's talk about the Viking Age, because Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Origins, these took place in antiquity. They were sun-drenched.
They just masked a lot of what the actual gameplay is looking like.
Different. It's different time, different place. So what do you have for us with the Viking Age?
Yeah, so the
I'm having a hard time getting hyped for this one.
Named after one of history's most notorious warrior cultures. And this time period is highlighted by the invasion of England by this very large, hungry Viking horde. And at the time, England was a dark age tangle of broken warring kingdoms. So this was an absolutely brutal, pivotal.
Okay, we've kind of already heard this before, but this is
today. So players can expect to fully live the Viking fantasy,
of course,
in a meticulously crafted.
So this guy is the reason why we have like God of War ripoffs for Assassin's Creed.
A lot to take in that clip that we saw. I saw Viking longships. I saw some very mean-looking axes. Previously, we saw a hidden blade. So let's talk about some of the key new features that you're bringing to the table with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, so our hero, Eivor, is a Viking raider who's going to leave the snowy mountains of Norway for the lush rolling hills of England, propelled by the goal of settling their people and growing a thriving settlement. Now, England at this time is a hostile place. So to succeed, players will go raiding using their longships and raiding party. They'll assault giant fortifications.
It's Odyssey with Viking
battles.
skin.
They'll have to gain
We know.
alliances with
We've been doing
kings
this for a
and
few years
legendary
now.
Vikings, and they'll be faced with some very harsh choices as the leader of a community.
Show is just running
Along
through a
with
battle.
that,
That's all I want
where
to see.
We've reinvented combat.
Just
to be
running through a battle
visceral,
zone.
brutal, tons
Maybe
of
being
enemy
out in the open
variety,
sea.
dual-wielding weapons. We
Maybe
have
a boss
new
fight.
Fresh take on player progression.
I just
gear,
want to see
and
is there
weapon
special
systems.
abilities
We're
like the
effectively
bullshit
pushing
abilities
every
in it
single
of a
envelope
giant
to
kick
deliver
and
this
a
incredible
stun
Viking
with a
adventure.
spear and stuff like
All
that.
this is just music to my
That's all I
ears.
want to
Thank you
see.
so much.
And they don't want to
So
show that
this whole
because
show,
it's
we're
probably in the
talking
game
about the Xbox
and
Series X.
everybody's
We're
going to be
talking
pissed
about
off
next
about
gen.
it.
So, as a creative director, someone creating a huge epic game, how do you take advantage of this new hardware?
Well, Assassin's Creed has always been committed to new technologies in order to push the most immersive experiences we possibly can. And so to have something like incredibly fast loading times means that we can remove some of that friction from the immersion and create a game that's much more immersive. Norway and Dark Ages England are breathtaking living worlds. So to be able to push them further
and it
to
will
their
be.
incredible potential, this is really
The world
wonderful
is
for
something
us.
that is
It's
always
wonderful
great
for
in
our
Assassin's
players.
Creed.
And
Every time.
additionally,
It's
I'm
just the
very
combat.
happy to confirm that we are also offering smart delivery, which allows you to purchase the game once and play it on your Xbox
that's what
One
that smart
and
delivery
the
thing.
Xbox
Okay.
Series X.
Yeah.
That is great news, I think, for all the Assassins fans out there. They'll be able to enjoy it on the hardware they have now.
It's going to
and
happen
the hardware
also
that they are
on the
looking forward
PlayStation,
to getting later this
guaranteed.
year. Thank you so much, Ashraf Ismail, for joining us and for sharing the very first details on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I cannot wait to see more.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
I find it funny that's a marketing thing when it should just be expected. But this last gen, you had to buy it twice, so there's going to be people making 20-minute videos on just that little snippet of teaser gameplay and
We've
speculating.
seen so many great games today showcasing gameplay for Xbox Series X. So let's go to Malik right now with Robert Karp from Codemasters to talk Dirt 5.
We'll probably end up seeing.
All right, everyone. Just a few minutes ago, you saw.
I don't really give a shit. But we'll probably end up seeing at Ubisoft's. What is this? EA has their play thing. Ubisoft has their Ubisoft conference or whatever it's called. And that's coming up in like a couple months. That's when we'll probably end up seeing like the first like boss fight, the end game HUD and everything, the progression system on the RPG stuff and everything. But yeah, like seeing that we're gonna be fighting with the hatchets, that you're gonna be fighting with a shield, with a spear, and all that stuff. Like I mean, I already called that back on the Let's Talk before. We kind of know that you're going to be doing that stuff. We know we're going to be doing, some kind of cinematic combo with it. My biggest thing is, are we going to be having, is how much in the God of War style is Valhalla going to be in? Are we getting back to more of a realism-based Assassin's Creed like we had in the past? Apple of Eden and the ancient civilization, stuff. That aside, it was Assassin's Creed was always based in reality. So let's bring it back to that. Let's bring it back basically right up until Desmond gets killed off. Like all the games right up until there, like the Ezio collection and everything, because it was a different development team. Also, just how much is Eivor going to be, Eivor, whatever the hell his name is. I suck at names. Just how much involved into the Brotherhood is he going to be? So I have seen some stuff of you're going to be able to recruit and customize some characters. I don't know exactly how true this is, but you're going to be able to customize your AI companions that go on to the raids with you. You know, your Viking squad, if you will. You're going to be able to customize exactly what they look like and, you know, who they are and everything. So that's really cool. It gives you a little bit of an attachment to those characters. Hopefully they can be killed off in battle. That, you know, so then you have, you know, the stakes get raised a little bit. You get this character, you're like, this character is awesome, I can't wait to go on raids with them. And then all of a sudden, oh no, they're in trouble. Oh no, they just died in the raid. Oh no, not my favorite character in the squad or whatever. You know, having some kind of stake like that actually would add just an extra little level of no, you know, it just adds that extra level of immersion, I guess, to the combat. I would love to see them take out giant kicks and flash taps on the ground for. I keep going back to that, but it's because it was so stupid seeing that stuff in there. When I went through all the abilities in Odyssey, I think there's about half of them, because half of the abilities that you unlock are like extra percentage of damage, extra hits. Oh yeah, Troy. Of course, Troy's in Dirt 5. He's in everything. But and Nolan North. Of course, they got the double pack. Those guys are the bundle deal now. You get Nolan, you get Troy, also. The gold standard of voice acting. They have been everything. That's worth noting. So are we wrapping this up? It has been 30 minutes now, and they said this is no more than an hour. We've seen the main event, what was supposed to be the main event of Valhalla. What else could they show? I'll tell you right now, we're not seeing Mass Effect. I have on decent authority that something Mass Effect will be showing off in the next coming months. And I think it's going to be EA Play, of course. But it would be really smart for them to show it off at either an Xbox or a PlayStation briefing, like maybe a state of play or something in the next couple months when they show off the PS5. If the PS5 has Mass Effect Trilogy remastered, or it's like a cross buy between PS4 and PS5 of a remaster. Oh, next gen will be starting off real good. We'll see. I'm just waiting for these guys to wrap up this dirt shit. How much of dirt can you talk about? Where is my mouse?
Per second. So that is pretty cool. Again, Robert, thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta say that I probably speak for everyone watching when I say that we're super excited.
They're most likely talking about 120 per second
this year. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Blah blah blah.
All right, we've already seen so many games.
I'm very tired right now.
The train's gonna keep rolling, so we're gonna throw it over to Katarina, who's with the Bluebird team.
Katarina.
About Medium.
Horror games are a fan favorite, and the Medium promises to keep us guessing and our hearts racing. Here to tell us more about the game is Jack, game producer from the Bluebird team. Thank you so much for joining us, Jack.
Back there.
Hi, hello.
Can you tell us
I really
more
thought
about
the game
and
producer was going to be a
Bluebird
female in
approach
this.
to the psychological horror genre?
In our first psychological horror, that was Layers of Fear, the main topic was what can you sacrifice for your family? Can you sacrifice yourself, or you want to sacrifice yourself for your passion to fulfill yourself? The second our game, it was Observer, and then the main topic, it was if I'm still human, if my mind maybe is digitalized, or if I have robotic parts, where is the line, like in the body horror stuff. And in the Blair Witch, of course, there was a witch, there was the forest.
You guys are the ones behind Blair.
Everyone loves, but in the main topic, in the psychological horror stuff, it was PTSD. So for the medium, we have like two worlds in our game: real world and spirit world. We play as a medium.
Blair Witch was boring as fuck.
So we can think like somebody can be a really good guy.
Maybe this will be better.
It's not.
Maybe this one will be a lot better. I don't know.
When you play as a medium,
we'll see.
You have a really unique perspective to find out what is inside other people and or what happens in different places.
For the medium, we heard that you teamed up.
There's gonna be like one more interview.
Legendary music composer Akira Yamaoka. Can you tell us more about that partnership and how that influenced the game?
Yeah, he's the best now, of course.
He wasn't doing much, so we called him up. He's like, "Sure, we'll do it."
And what was most important for us, it was his work on Silent Hill 2, because Silent Hill 2, for most of our team, is the best horror game ever, and it's one of our main references.
That's good.
About atmosphere in the medium.
They got to work with one of their heroes.
In one way, his music is, heavy, disturbing,
they're playing the Silent Hill 2.
And in another way, it can be nostalgic, emotional, and melodic. And to bump it up more, we cooperate Akira with our.
It's weird hearing Silent Hill music on an Xbox stream.
Scores for our other games.
It's kind of weird.
And mix these two approaches together to fill up our two worlds and our different points of view. So it was really, it is and it was really great fun.
This game is really characterized by those two worlds. Can you talk to us more about the story and these two worlds and how the players can look forward to that?
Yeah, so you play as a Marianne, and she's a medium, and like she can cope with this, that she goes, or that she can see the spirit world, the second world, but she's like haunted by really one specific vision that she tried to solve. And she has some kind of a hint that the answers can be in abandoned communist vacation resort. It's like an old hotel. So she go there, and then she need to, find out how the vision is connected with this place.
This after she has the kid, or
and
what?
There, two worlds came up because our real world and our real world setting it's Poland, late 80s, Krakow. Krakow is a very important city for Poland history. It was a city of kings. And it's, of course, city of Blueberry. We have company here, we live here, we love the city. And, it's a free Poland in that time. But because in the 80s and before, we lived under the regime, communist regime, and there was no free of speech.
Okay.
Everything was censored. And when you play as a medium, you have this unique opportunity to see even further the normal people because you see the spirit world.
That's interesting.
It's like dark mirror of our world, like when all your anger, urges, secrets are reflected there. So it also hostile world in some way. So only medium can solve some puzzles, some mysteries, and survive that kind of encounter.
Horror is really a genre that can really take advantage of some very immersive gameplay.
That could be very well could be the next Hellblade.
Series X features that the Bloober team has harnessed.
Hellblade was a very whoa, this is actually pretty good. One of those situations.
Yeah,
this could be that.
First of all, it's the horsepower.
They got a good
hardware.
template set up.
So having that powerful stuff as a foundation for our game, it's awesome because we spent a lot of years to thinking about this game, how we can fulfill our dreams about it, but we have a problem with the platform. Everything we thought it's too weak to fulfill our
hardware
vision.
limitations.
But then Xbox Series X came up, and we thought, yeah, this is perfect match for us. And now a lot of doors were open for us.
So is this an Xbox exclusive?
To be creative and
well,
do
it'd be
the game as we wanted.
An Xbox PC exclusive?
The second most important stuff is the seamless gameplay. Steady FPS and no loading screens. Because you have
I'm interested to see does she have the kid and then that's when all this crazy stuff starts happening, or
control between the levels and the whole story and not having any loading screens and any FPS drops. It's awesome. And of course we use Xbox Series X in different ways. In many different ways, but I will leave this maybe more for the future, so stay tuned, guys.
Ooh, mysterious.
Okay.
I think I speak
Next.
for all the fans when I say that I'm super excited to play the medium when it launches on the Xbox Series X. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jack.
Also, thank you very much.
Hey, I want to give a special thank you to all of our developers from around the world who pulled out all the stops to share this first look at Xbox Series X gameplay.
I like how they run the meme with the fridge in the background.
How many developers are taking advantage and leveraging things like smart delivery, really putting our fans first. And of course, we're doing that with all of our Xbox Game Studios titles. And as I said, we're not taking the summer off. Today is just the beginning. It's time to get hyped because in July, it's Xbox Game Studios. World premieres, reveals, lots of news. Mark your calendars. We'll see you then.
This is good though that they're rolling it out batches by batches of games, so we have stuff to look forward to, but also at the same time the devs aren't like stressed to get something ready. Okay. So that was the Xbox stuff right there. Some interesting stuff, not a whole lot of like, you know, mind-blowing stuff. A lot of kind of like that. Leave it to Xbox to bring out mostly indie kind of, because that's what the indie games are going to be, is basically what we just saw right there. Not bad. There's nothing wrong with them, but yeah, we'll see more. I'll keep in tune with all the Assassin's Creed Valhalla stuff. I am definitely keeping an eye on it to see, you know, Assassin's Creed's one of my franchises, so we're gonna see just how they roll it out and see what the gameplay is like and everything. It's most likely going to go not in the favor I wanted to. They're going to go probably more God of War with it, and I feel like we're going to have like maybe after Valhalla they'll start to get in tune with the fan base a little bit more with what they want. But yeah, this next one's probably going to be a little bit rough still. Hopefully maybe we get this a new studio head in there. Sorry, but that guy is just, I don't think he's in tune with the fans of what the majority of the fan base wants. I think he wants to make, you know, sci-fi fiction, and the fan base wants more reality base for the majority part. There's some people that absolutely love, you know, Odyssey and everything. They love the God of War aspect of it and everything. You're allowed to, but that's why God of War is a thing. We don't need that in Assassin's Creed. Go and play God of War. God of War even has a better combat system than Odyssey, in all honesty. Origins was alright though. It was alright. There was a couple of moments where I'm like, really? They went that fiction with it, or sci-fi with it, I should say. Less sci-fi, more realism based. That's what I say for Assassin's Creed. That's what made the franchise. So why not go back to that? Maybe Valhalla will. I haven't seen any Cyclopses or voodoo magic or whatever the hell you want to say. I haven't seen any God of War influence in Valhalla yet. We have seen Odin, but Odin was a regular man. So that's cool. I mean, so far, hell yes. The spells are just kind of rituals, and they've helped boost morale. Again, very cool. You know, hopefully we don't see anything where he brings the axe in the sky, a lightning bolt hits the axe, and it turns into an electrified axe. Hopefully none of that is in the game. Again, we have to wait to see what the hell they do with it. But yeah, I don't know. Valhalla's got my attention. We'll see how far it keeps it. Yeah, I'll be back. I am not live right now. I'm recording a video. I will be playing Uncharted 3, so be tuned in on the channel to check out all that stuff. But until then, this has been the Inside Xbox first look at Xbox Series X gameplay. The next gen stuff on the Xbox is looking just like another season of Xbox games. I'm not seeing too much of anything that's like groundbreaking. They're saying, you know, the one developer out of like 6 are saying that the current gen consoles are not powerful enough to do that, to do this stuff. Now, I've seen plenty of games on the PlayStation 4 that can do what that game is doing. So I think they're just kind of paying that guy maybe a little bit to say that. Unless there's something way extra in the gameplay on that game that they just did not show off. We've seen games like that already with that level of graphics and everything. So nothing blew my mind. Nothing blew my mind with this. Hopefully, like I said, I think my mind's been more blown by the PlayStation exclusives, like the first party Sony titles. Like, to be all the way honest, like The Last of Us 2 something like that has really been like, boof, like, whoa, that's how far they can go with it. All right, that's cool. And that's coming out on the PS4. You know, that was captured on PS4 Pro. Not even next gen. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Spend 46 minutes of checking out some new stuff. A couple things I'm gonna keep my eye out for. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of that stuff was in Game Pass, so most likely it's gonna be an Ultimate Game Pass PC. PC and Xbox. If anything in the future, I will either check them out on PS5, PS4, or PC. I'm not really looking forward to the Xbox at all, so I was hoping they might sway me. This did nothing. Maybe the first party titles will. Maybe. Who knows? I've heard Halo Infinite is like a reboot for the Halo franchise, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe a new Gears. Still love Gears, but at the same time, I can play Halo and Gears around the PC. So why do I need this system? That's still my biggest question with the Xbox Series X. Why would I need the box? I can do the same thing on the PC and mod it. There's nothing there grabbing me in. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for tuning in. Check me out on social media at Werewolf on everything. If you would be so kindly as to subscribe to the YouTube channel, that'd help out a lot, so I can get a custom URL of 1,000 subs. I know, just not asking for much, just a little sub. And yeah, I'll be back with more Let's Talks and also live stream VODs on the channel very soon. Whenever the new trailer drops for something I'm very hyped up for, be sure to check out the channel for a Let's Talk on it. And yeah. And we'll see you then. So, until then, I will see ya next time.